everyone, this is Ina with Innichkachef and welcome to my kitchen. It's a pumpkin season, it's almost Thanksgiving dinner time, and it's time to think about what we're going to place on Thanksgiving dinner table. And of course, as I promised to many of you, to show how I make turkey, I would call perfect roasted turkey, because I believe it is. And I will share you how I do and how my family likes and how I do for probably good 10 years the same recipe. So I'm very happy with my recipe and I would like to share with you. I have to mention, not the easiest recipe, but very good. Well worth it. And everyone likes juicy turkey, right? No one likes dry. And the truth is, if you want roasted turkey, not deep fried, you have to brine. Some people believe it's not necessary, but I will walk you through. This is a whole process of a couple of days, and usually I start working on my turkey Monday when I'm going to eat on Thursday. So it's a few days process, but as a result, it's mouth-watering, juicy, and flavorful turkey. So for the brine we need, and if you're planning to eat on Thursday, on Thanksgiving Day, defrost your turkey by Monday. And as you see, this turkey is not big one. This one 14 pounds, so it's not big one. And it always comes with this thermometer. Immediately get rid of it. This is evil thing. And that's a guarantee. If you will keep it, your turkey will be dry, very dry. I have that way. I didn't cook that way, but toss it, trash. So also we need to get rid of it. Everything with canned turkey inside, with packages, organ meats, and everything will tight the legs before roasting. So don't worry about to cut everything, of course, get rid of it, all stuff what is canned. It helps to keep together. It still has ice, we don't need ice, we need to get rid of it, everything. So now it's just turkey, nice, beautiful turkey. So to make a brine, you need vegetable stock, and I make 9 before, so it's in room temperature, it's not hot. It's just carrots, onion, celery, very simple, nothing special about it. And I'm going to use some also apple cider and ice, lots of ice, because we're going to brine for 2 days, and every 12 hours I try to flip. So in order to get all this goodness and season the meat from inside out. And I'm going to use this container. It's like cooler, it keeps nice and cool, and I can check if it has ice. If it's high ice still has on top, it's mean it's cold. So I just keep in the corner in the kitchen for several days and just keep eye on and turn it, and it's fine. If you do not have this insulation cooler kind of, you can get in Walmart. If you don't have, just use some big container. Depends how big your turkey. My turkey is not big. And then keep in the fridge with the same way I'm going to keep it. So we need 16 cups of broth, vegetable broth. Exactly 16 cups. 4 cups of apple cider, some sugar, and I'm using raw canned sugar, and a whole cup of sea salt. If you think it's a lot, it's not. So turkey, it's a smart bird. We'll take as much as needed, and whatever not needed we'll leave, but the meat will be perfectly seasoned. Black peppercorn and allspice, 1 tablespoon of each, and probably maybe 2 inch of ginger, fresh ginger. And I almost forgot about bay leaves, which is optional but nice. I am going to add 2 bay leaves and this ginger, chopped ginger. Now stir everything until everything dissolves. It may take a few minutes. Of course, you can warm up in a soap and then cool down again before you add meat. And if you prefer to do that way, do it. I'm just going to stir for another 5 minutes. And now add your brine. It has a lot of flavor. And now add ice. Look at this. Seems like she's covered this beautiful bird with ice. So now cover and leave in your kitchen. And if you don't have insulated container, keep in your fridge, of course. And every 12 hours, flip turkey. Make sure it's all absorbed. At that point, the ice will melt and it will just all flavor gets together and turkey will swim in delicious brine. 8 hours later, I like to check on my turkey and give a nice flip, which is when you lift up. Oh my goodness, look how relaxed. It's very cold water, and try to put her back. Come on, girl. Yes. Go back. And let's sit after you flip for another night or day or so. So it needs to be sometimes between 24 to 48 hours. I usually keep 24 hours. If I have time, it can be even longer. So you keep this bird, keep flipping and make sure the water ice cold. Or if you keep in fridge, you don't have to worry about that. But if it's not cold, in my container, I even add once more ice, just to make sure the bird is still nice and cold. And the next step, after turkey been in a brine for 48 hours, I like to make to the roasting pan, but just to rest. And while it's resting and getting slightly dry, and if it's not completely dry, we can use some paper towels just to reduce and get rid of it extra moist. At this point, we don't need. And now we're going to make some aromatics and some wet rum. Let me walk you through what you need for that. For the aromatics, we're going to use some apple, orange, lemon, garlic, onion, lots of good stuff, rosemary, and some little bit of clove and cinnamon stick. Absolutely love it. And celery. Don't forget about celery. Don't forget about celery. And for the wet wrap, I like to use garlic and herbs mixed and butter mixture. A stick of butter. Melt it. No, not melted yet. I like to add some olive oil as well. About 1 cup total. Some parsley. I found some dry herbs, my backup bag. And I think I have some sage. 1 teaspoon of pepper and about 2 teaspoons of salt. My butter is unsalted. Now within 30 seconds you have beautiful green goodness. Smells so good. I can open it. Smells so good. Very garlicky. And that's what we're going to apply all over. And what I like to do, I like to use some clove. And what I like to do, just stick your onion. So the first is ready. Now we're doing the same thing with apple. I'll cut apple in half, just easier to stuff in. So apple in, onion, another half apple, another half onion. Now 1 cinnamon, couple sticks of celery, beautiful rosemary. Also lemon. And the last but not least, orange. I use your toothpick and close. And I see a little moist, and we don't want any moisture, so we try to get rid of it. And obviously, after sitting in the fridge, the more water will pull out, which is great. And now brush with this aromatic butter all over. Be very generous, the more the better. Okay. Look how beautiful this bird. And now we're going to do the same thing on this side. So now this beautiful green kind of bird going to the fridge, and we'll pull out even more juice, and you will find more juice and try to get rid of it later on. And all aromatic, even more will get inside the meat. Has plenty of salt and racin, and now we apply some fat with lots of garlic and parsley. It's delicious as it is, but we're going to roast. So let's sit and rest this bird for at least overnight, as that's how I like to do, so that this procedure would be done on Wednesday. And Thursday morning, or whatever, what time you're planning to serve your Thanksgiving dinner, start cook. I have to mention, I made mistake. I placed to rest overnight turkey breast down. Don't do that because it will be endangered. You see the lines? Don't do that. Don't make my mistake. So now what you want to do, you want to tuck your wing in, and the way to do is just gently turn and push in. And cover breast nicely. Is on very low breath. bottom place. 30 minutes. So now turkey going back to the oven, 300 degrees for about 2.5 or 3 hours. We'll keep eye on. Depends on size of your turkey. You want the thickest part of your turkey, usually the breast. You do not want to have more than 164, 165, 163. Do not cook longer. I actually will shoot for 161 and then let it rest, because while it's resting, it still keep cooking and will go up for about 10 degrees. So keep this in mind and do not overcook your turkey. After roasting about 1 hour, I protect thighs with foil just to make sure it's not overly baked, not overly dry. And I like to paste towards to the end of the cooking at least once or twice, just kind of to give more shyness. Smell amazing. Smell delicious, and goes for another probably 15 minutes. We'll keep eye on. Look at this gorgeous bird. Beautiful. Smells so good. I would love to eat right away, but has to rest. And make sure you cover it slightly with foil while it's resting. After 15-20 minutes of waiting, or you can even stretch longer, which is normal. I do up to 30 minutes or even 40. You can wait until it's the whole juice is sealed in. You do not want to lose any juice. You want to preserve this juiciness and delicious. You don't want dry turkey. So what I like to do after it's rested, slowly transform to your serving platter and let continue rest while your guests gathering around. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you give it a try. This delicious turkey. It's super juicy. I wish I can cut and show you, but unfortunately the all juice has to be sealed in, and I do not want to cut. So this turkey is my specialty, I would say. It's delicious, and please make this turkey for your family for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, or maybe other occasion. And give me a like, subscribe, share with your family, and see you next time. Bye.